Use your breath. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, feel, notice everything. All the negativity is released. It's like opening the windows and the doors in your body. Inhale and exhale. Deep breath. Keep this going for a little while. Continue to breathe in and breathe out. Noticing your breath. Keep watering the seed you planted at the beginning of the practice. Clearing out anything you don't need anymore. Recouping, revitalizing the body, mind. 5 more breaths in and out. Deep breath in. Follow it completely out. Few more breaths. Now you can slowly begin to open your eyes. And when your eyes is completely open, let's bring the bottom of the feet together into a diamond shape. And gently just rock left and right a few times, massaging your glutes. Keep your breath flowing throughout the practice. When thoughts comes in your mind, let it come, let it go. Just like fresh air. No attachment. In and out. Now find a still position in your diamond shape. Let's bring the hands above the head. Both hands above your head. Interlock your fingers together. Turn the palm away from your head. And just lengthen your hand as you breathe in. Then pull your hands to the right side as you breathe out. Breathe in and come back to the center. Breathe in out. Let's go to the left side. We're going to do that again. Breathe in, come back to the center. Breathe out to the right. Breathe in and out to the left. And come back to the center. And release your fingers. Just let it flop on the ground. Rock side to side. We're going to bring the knees to the chest, both of them. Bring both knees to your chest. Wrap your hands around the knees. Hugging the knees to your chest. Gentle movements on your lower back. The wing pose is a very good pose. It's very helpful for digestion, for kidney regions, and for your back. Now let's hold on to the right knee with both hands and straighten the left leg towards the floor. And gently make circles 3 times one direction with that right knee and 3 times another direction. Both hands on the right knee. Now using your right hand, guide the right knee to the right side. Lying down tree pose. You can place your right hand on top of that right knee, pushing it down to the ground. Keep your breath flowing. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and out. About one more breath. And gently bring that knee back to your chest. Now using your left hand, guide the knee to the left side. Twisting, bringing the right knee towards the left side. And place your left hand on top of the knee to push it down to the ground. Eventually extend your right hand out and look towards your right. Or straight up to the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. 3 more breaths. Gently roll back on your back. Bring that right knee to your chest. And as you breathe in, straighten that right leg up towards the ceiling. The left leg is still down on the floor. Wrap your hands at the back of your right leg. And draw the leg closer to your head or to your chest. Breathe in and breathe out. Here you can point to your toes, flex your toes, stretching your ankles. Take a breath in and out. Keep drawing that leg closer to your body. You don't have to use force, but gently using your breath to breathe out, draw it closer to you. We're going to bend the right knee, bend that knee, and bring the other leg, the other knee towards your chest, both knees towards your chest. We're going to switch side, lengthen the right leg down on the floor. Bring the left knee to your chest. Let's make circles 3 times one way and 3 times the other direction. Then guide the left knee to the left side, lying down tree pose. Stay here for 3 breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Bring the left knee towards your chest again and guide it to the right side using your right hand. Extending the left hand out and looking towards your left. Stay here for 5 breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. Keep that breath flowing. Keep spring cleaning. Open all the windows in the body. All the doors. No holding your thoughts. Thoughts come. Let the thoughts go. In and out. Hold on to it. Breathe in and breathe out. One more breath. Roll back on your back. Straighten the left leg up towards the ceiling. Wrap your hands around the calves or thigh. And draw the leg closer to your body. Take a breath. And as you breathe out, draw the leg closer to you. Keep breathing. And out. Let's bend the left knee. Bring both knees to your chest. Tuck them to your chest. Gentle movements in your lower back. Now come to a still position. We're going to straighten both legs up and your hands comes down to the floor. Your palm is down on the floor, right beside your body. Let's point the toes and flex the toes while both legs are up. Now bring both hands and slide them inside the legs and begin to push the leg apart. Keep going. Using your hand as a guide, pushing the legs apart. When you can't go anymore, just stay there. You can rock gently right and left. Taking a breath in and out. Now let's bring the bottom of both feet together and wrap your hands around your feet. Draw the heel closer to you. Diamond shape leg. You can rock side to side a couple of times. Holding onto both feet. Drawing the heel closer to you. You can start to rock forward and back. As long as it takes you to sit up, it might take you about 5 times, 10 times. And come to sitting up in a diamond-shaped leg. Take a breath in and take a breath out. What time is it? It's time to clean up the whole body. Just like we clean up our house in the springtime. Open all spaces, all joints, all muscles. Fresh air. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to cross the legs, cross the ankles, and breathe in to lift both hands up, palm joined together. And as you breathe out, we're going to drop the right hand down to the right side and lengthen the left hand above to the right side. Now switching hands. Left hand comes down to the left side and the right hand comes up and lengthen to the left side. So let's have 2 more switches on both sides. Going to the right side, right hand down, left hand up. Lengthen, coming back, left side, and lengthen. About 1 more, right side, lengthen. And come back. And lengthen. Now let's bring both hands up. We're going to bring both hands twisting to the right side, the right hand to your back, to the floor on your back, and the left hand on the outside of the right knee. So you're twisting to the right side. Breathe in to elongate your spine. And as you breathe out, twist and turn and look over your shoulder. I'm going to do that one more time. Take a breath in, lengthen your spine. Breathe out, turn and look backwards. Twist. And slowly come back. Both hands is up, facing the front. And turn to the other side, left hand in the back, right hand on the outside of the knee. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, twist and turn. Take a breath in. Breathe out, twist and turn. And slowly coming back, facing the front. And rested on your knees. Take 3 deep breaths in and out. You can use your hand to find, we're going to come to a tabletop. So you get there either by pushing yourself up or any which way you can come to tabletop. I'm going to begin our cat and cow movements. So breathe in to look up and push your belly down. Lift your chest. And as you breathe out, belly in and look into your belly, around your back. Breathing in, pushing your belly out, lifting your chest, your gaze. Breathing out, belly in, gaze towards your stomach. Keep going on your own. Two more. And last one. And as you breathe out, sit on your heels into a child pose. So let your hip come back and sitting down on your heels, lengthening your hands forward. Maybe your third eye touch the floor. Maybe on your fingertips or your elbow could touch the floor. Breathe in and out. I'm just going to walk the hand to the left side and stretch your right side body. Breathe in, breathe out. Hands back to the center. Take a breath in and out. And walk the hands to the other side. And take a breath in and out. Walk it back to the center. Now look forward, look past your fingers. You're going to slide your body forward. You're on your palms and lift your chest, lift your gaze. Come into cobra or up dog. And from here, we're going to transition back to child pose, sitting on our heels. So push on your palm down to the floor. And slide back, sitting on your heels, rounding your back. We're going to do that 2 more times. And as you breathe in, you slide forward. You lift your chest, you lift your gaze. Find that up dog or cobra pose. And as you breathe out, you push back and sit on your heels and lengthen your hands. Last one, slide forward. And come back to child pose. Sit on your heels. Stay and take a breath in and out. And let's come back to tabletop. We're going to lengthen the right leg back and the left hand forward. A little balance in pose. This is good for your spine and it's also good for your abs. Breathe in and breathe out. In and out. Lift that leg up, don't let it drop. One more breath. And come back to tabletop. Take a breath. Switch side. Switch leg and hands. Breathe in and breathe out. Take a breath in and take a breath out. One more breath. And come back to your tabletop. Take a breath in and out. Lengthen the right leg back. Then bring the knee to right elbow, touch, and then extend it back about 4 more times. That's 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. And step it down, tabletop. Take a breath in, and take a breath out. Detoxify everything. Digestion, clean out all the clutters, open spaces. Lengthen the left leg back, knee to elbow 5 times, flow by yourself. Keep going. And find your tabletop when you are done. Take a breath in and out. We're going to lengthen the right leg back and bend in the right knee. So the bottom, the sole of your feet is facing the ceiling. You'll lift the right leg up and down 10 times. So you walking your glutes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And down. Take a breath in and out. Switch leg. Left leg is extended. Bend in the knee. Sole of the feet facing the ceiling. 10 times up and down. Begin. 9 and 10 and down. Take a breath in and out. Extend the right leg out. Then bring the right leg to the right side of your body. It's part in the same line with the left knee. So your right hip is open. The leg is extended. We're just going to lift them up, the leg up and down. Don't touch the floor with the feet while you come down. You still hold it up. 10 times if you can. Do as many as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come back to your tabletop. Oh, it's getting warm in here and over there. Left leg extended. Bring it to the left side on the same line with the knee. Open up the left hip. And when you're ready, you're going to lift it up and down 10 times. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back to your tabletop. All right. Just slide the hip back. Sit on your heels. Child pose. And lengthen your hands. Take a couple of breaths. Come back to your tabletop. Lengthen the right leg back. Step the right leg forward by your right hand. Now, if you like, you can walk the back knee back slightly so you can open up your hips a little more if it works for you. And just kind of open up your hips by pushing slightly the hip forward. Now take a breath in and out. Maybe your chest is lifted. Now let's slide the hip back towards the back heel. So straighten the front leg. So we can stretch the hamstrings. Kneeling lunge here. So breathe in to look up slowly. And as you breathe out, rest your body. Just float the body on over the front leg. Try that again. Breathe in, look up slightly. And as you breathe out, lengthen forward and down. Let's try that one more time. Breathe in, breathe out. Look up. Find a way to bend the front knee. So you're in your kneeling lunge. Bring the hands up. Raise your hands all the way up. Palm together. Cactus hand, goalpost hand, bend the elbows, look up, lift your chest, open your rib cages, take a breath in, and take a breath out. Now, come back, palm together, slide the right hand back. So you're twisting to the right side. Now lift the front hand up, the left hand goes up, and drop the back hand towards your thigh or your lower back or your calves. Stretch. Now let's go back to the last position, both hands up facing the right side. Good. Breathe in. Now let's bring both hands up towards the ceiling. Extend the left hand back, right hand forward. Lift the front hand up, drop the back hand towards your leg, back leg. Calves or thigh. Look up if you can. Come back with a straight hand, hands in T position. Now this time we're going to lift the back hand up and place the front hand on the knee, front knee, and lift the back hand up. Modify lunge position here. Then slowly look down and drop the left hand down and lift your right hand up. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Bring both hands down on the floor. Come back to tabletop. Take a breath in. And out in relaxation, clearing out. Left leg, extend it back, step it forward, open up your hips, lift your chest slightly, take a breath. When you're ready, slowly move your hip backwards to straighten your front leg. Look up as you breathe in. Then lengthen forward and down as you breathe out. Try that again. Breathe in. And breathe out. Let's do it one more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Let's bend that front knee. Hands comes up. Raise both hands up. Go pose hands, bend both elbows, look up. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. And hands comes back up. Slide the left hand back and the right hand forward. Take a breath. Lift the front hand up and the back hand slides to wherever it touches in the back, your leg, your thigh. Stretch. Then hands comes back to T, your body is right in the center. Good. Both hands comes up. Right hand comes to the back. Lift the front hand up, left hand comes up. The back hand slides to your calf or thigh. Come back to T, hands to T. Place the front hand on your knee and lift the back hand up. You can bring it above your head if you like. And side stretch over the right side. Stretch out. Gently place the right hand down on the floor. Lift the left hand up. Look up. Breathe in. And breathe out. And both hands comes down. Come back to your tabletop. Find your child pose, sit on your heels. Lengthen your hands. Breathe in and out. Come back to your tabletop. Get on your tippy toes and lift up for downward dog. So it's the first downward dog. So bend one knee or the other to stretch your hamstrings. Move your hips side to side if you need to, whatever your body is asking for. Let's lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. Bring the right knee to your chest and back. Step the right leg forward by your right hand. Stay on the ball of your back leg, on your tippy toes and the back leg. Think about crescent lunge. Come up. See if you can balance in crescent lunge. Slide your right hand back, just like we did when we were kneeling down, kneeling lunge. Lift your front hand up. Hands comes back to T. Both hands comes up. Extend your left hand back, right hand forward, warrior two. Let's lift the front hand up, palm up, and the back hand just slide back. Keep the front knee bent. And come back to T, warrior two. Modify your side angle. Place the front hand on your front leg and lengthen the back hand above your head. Make sure you can feel all your left side stretching from your pinky toes to your pinky fingers. And slowly look down and bring the left hand down to the floor. Might have to pivot your back leg to top of your tippy toes. Lift your right hand up. Look down, bring both hands down. Step the front leg back to downward dog. Step back, downward dog. Take a breath, in and out. Left leg, lift him up. Knee to chest and back. Step that leg forward. Stay on your tippy toes in the back. Crescent lunge, come up. Slide your left hand back. Lift your front hand up. Hands comes back to T. Bring both hands up. Crescent lunge. Slide the right hand back and plant your back leg down, warrior two. Flip your front hand and lift your front hand up. Look up. Side stretch. Come back to warrior two. Modify your side angle. Front hand on top of your front leg. Back hand above your head and lengthen. from toes to fingers. Take a breath. Look down. Bring the right hand down to the floor. Pivot your back leg. Lift your left hand up. Look down. Both hands comes down. We're going to come into a downward dog. Step the front leg back. Take a breath in and out. And drop both knees down onto the floor. Good. Take a breath in and out. We're going to bring the right knee to the right wrist. Right knee to your right wrist. Slide the left leg back. Now lift your chest up. See if you can lift your chest and your gaze. Your finger is almost off the ground. Then slowly walk your fingers forward and see if you can melt over that front knee. So you fold over that front knee to make a pillow with your hands. Take a couple of breaths. Now let's begin to push on our fingers to lift the chest up. And you're gonna find a seat on your right glutes, your right maximum gluteal. You sit down onto your right glute. Open up your left leg straight. The right knee is bent. Seated tree pose facing one side. Breathe in to bring both hands up. And as you breathe out, just lengthen towards the straight leg. Your left leg is still straight. Just lengthen towards that straight leg. Look up slightly to breathe in and lengthen a little more. One more. In and lengthen a little more. And slowly come back, sitting on both glutes. Walk your hands to the right side. So your right hand is behind you. And your left hand on the outside of your right knee. So you walk both hands to the right side. Breathe in to lengthen your spine. And as you breathe out, you twist towards your right shoulder and look backwards. Let's try that again. Breathe in to elongate your spine. Breathe out to twist and turn. Beautiful. And slowly release. And come back to your tabletop. We're going to do the other side. Bring the left knee to the left wrist. Slide the right leg back. You're on top of the back feet. Just lift your chest, lift your gaze. Push your hip forward slightly. Open your heart. And slowly lower down. Folding on top of that left knee. Take a couple of breaths. Begin to push on your fingers to lift your chest back up. And we're going to sit on the left gluteal now. You're going to kind of sit on your left glutes. Find a way to straighten out your right leg. So you're facing the other side now. In a seated tree pose. Breathe and both hands comes up. And fold towards the straight leg, your right leg. Or whichever leg you haven't done. Breathe in to look up. Breathe out to lengthen a little more. Breathe in. And breathe out, lengthen. And slowly come back to the center. So you balance in the middle. And start to walk your hands past your left knee. So your left hand comes to your back and your right hand is on the outside of the left knee. Take a breath in, lengthen your spine. Breathe out, twist and turn over your left shoulder. Try it again. Breathe in, twist and turn over your shoulder. And slowly come back, sitting on both glutes. So we're going to turn back to the front. Just turn yourself to the front of your mat and open your legs into a V shape. Then when you get to that position, breathe in, both hands comes up. Lengthen to the left, both hands towards the left leg, left toes. Look up slightly, breathe in. And lengthen a little more, chest to thigh. And slowly come back to the center. Take a breath in and out. Next time you breathe in, both hands comes up. And lengthen to the other side. Take a breath in and a breath out. In and out. In and out. And slowly come back to the center. Use your hands to walk the feet together, closer together in front of you. Both hands comes up. We're going to fall forward this time. So you inch from your hips, leading with your chest. Hands comes towards your toes. Grab whatever you can grab, ankles or shin or toes. Then as you breathe in, you lift your chest and gaze. And as you breathe out, you pull yourself forward and down. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. And gently begin to come back. Just sit up tall and straight. Let's do a gentle twist here. Bring both hands to the left. Left hand behind you, right hand next to your thigh. Take a breath in, lengthen. Twist to your left as you breathe out. Come back to the center and switch side. Bring both hands to the other side. Take a breath in to lengthen and twist and turn. And come back. Let's bend both knees and plant the soles of the feet down. Then you cup your hands on the knee and slowly lower down on your back. Bring the feet about 6 to 12 inches closer to your hips. Bridge pose. Palm down, lift the hip up. So you can do any variation of bridge pose you want. Your palm can be down. You can interlock your fingers under your spine. Just make sure you lift your hip up. So you reverse all the forward folds. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in. One more breath. Now slowly, one vertebrae at a time, begin to calm down. Take your time coming down. And once you are completely down on the floor, just stay there. Take a breath in and out. We're going to do that bridge pose one more time. Palm down, lift the hip up. Stay here. Breathe in. High. Higher. One more breath. Slowly begin to calm down. Take your time. When you're completely down, take a breath in and out. Knees to chest. Now, bring your palm to the floor. You're going to lift your legs up into upside down pose. Shoulder stands or plow pose will be good. Shoulder stands, your leg will go, your palm will be at your lower back. Support your lower back with your palm, elbows on the floor. Your feet will go straight up. That's shoulder stand. If you're in a plow, your toes will come towards your head. Whichever one works. Or you could just bring your knees to your chest. Breathe in and breathe out. 2 more breaths. Whichever one you are. And let's gently bend both knees. Bring the knees towards your head and slowly begin to lower yourself down. Take your time coming down. Use your hand as a support. Once you're down, stay there. Find an happy baby pose. Grabbing the pinky side of your toes, bending the knee to your armpit. Just push down, squeeze everything out. Create space. Breathe in and out. Stay. You can rock side to side if you like. Get fresh air in, fresh air out. And when you're ready, just bring the bottom of the feet together and place them down on your mat in a diamond shape. Your hands beside you. Maybe your palm is open. Your back is on the floor. Take a few breaths here. Just continue to water the seed we planted at the beginning of the practice. Continue to create space, open windows, get fresh air. Today, tomorrow, throughout the rest of your week and year. Add other things. Massage it's a good one you can add to what you do for wellness. Have Asian massages, shiatsu, Western massages. If acupuncture may work for you, works for a lot of people. Take care of your house. I mean, your body, the real house. The house, your mind. The house, your soul. Let's release the legs to the corners of our mat. Release the legs to the corners of your mat. Release everything. Maybe shake your body a little bit and sink them down And begin to let go completely. Maybe your eyes begin to close completely. And just be here. Savasana. You don't have to do anything anymore. Just be. And if you have to go, you can stay in this position for as long as you want. You don't have to move. Take extra 5 or 10 minutes in Savasana if you have the time. But if you have to go, just begin to open your eyes and lengthen your hands above your head. Point your toes and lengthen your spine. And draw your knees back to your chest. Just gently move side to side. Then guide the knees to one side of your mat. Just take your breath in and out. And push yourself up into a seated position. And palm together in front of your heart. I thank you for showing up for your practice. Thank yourself for finding time to cleanse. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming. And we have like 3 or 4 more classes left.
Thank you.
Yeah, anytime. I'm so glad you're back.
Yeah, I am too. Have a great week, okay?
Yeah, you too. And I hope to see you sometime soon.
Yes, thank you, Casey.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kathy.
Have a good night.
Good night.